Alright, I am back, and it is time for part 11 of the No Death Run. So last time we pretty much just tied up some loose ends in Limgrave. I'd say overall it went pretty well. We just finished up that catacombs there. We took out the dragon, and we took out a mariner. We then went up to the Bestial Sanctum, met what's his name there, and got our Beast Slayers, a Clawmark Seal. That's what it's called, the Clawmark Seal. We now have a few miracles, really just defensive ones mainly. We got heal, we got the poison cleansing one. I don't know what it's called, and then we have a fire one. If we have time this episode, I may go back to that. Where was that? That tower. I think it was down in the Peninsula, just to get that one more memory slot. But before we do that, a few things I want to do. First off, I want to go check up on Roderika. Up here. Should be up here at the Stormhill Shack. I don't remember what triggers her to actually move to the round table. I have a feeling she's still here. I know when she does finally move, she'll leave us a seed. It might be something we have to do. Maybe it involves going to a Stormvale castle.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message? That I love them, and that despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joyed.
Yeah, no, we have to. Yeah, I think it's the triggers in Castle Stormville. I know we pick up something to do with chrysalids, chrysalid memento, or something along those lines. So that must be the trigger. Alright, so we won't worry about that for now. I just want to kind of get these spirit summons upgraded. We did get the skeletons when we slayed the Tibia Mariner last episode, so those will probably be the ones we use, if any. We also have these noble ashes. Sometimes it's nice to have a mob. I actually like the Demi-human ones too. Have your own little mob, be useful, but skeletons are nice because they obviously respawn. Anyway, we don't have to worry about any summons right now. What I want to do is take out this Deathbird. I know we have a Deathbird in the vicinity here. I think this is probably the closer point. I don't recall exactly where it is, but I know he's out by these ruins someplace, so we'll just mark out here. Fast travel to the War Master's shack. This is definitely, I think this is the easiest probably of all the Deathbirds actually. Obviously there's one down at the Peninsula, but I think we'll save him for a bit later. I think he's a bit more of a pain. Actually, we do have Sacred Blade now. Yeah, maybe I'll put that on just for this fight. I was mentioning last video how much I love this Astral War system. You could just swap it out anytime at any grace. And it's not like, you know, like in the previous games where you infuse a weapon but then you lose that material or whatever. This, you just put it on, you can pull it right off and reuse it again on any weapon. It's really nice. I like this system a lot. So yeah, we could literally just throw this on. Keep it at standard, but we can still do the Sacred Blade skill there. Still buff it with holy damage. And then when we're done, we can just switch it back if we want. So yeah, let's see how that works out. Take on this Deathbird here. This one's actually interesting. I fought him, I think I actually uploaded the video of this. I was fighting the Deathbird, I think, first, and then a troll got involved. Or maybe it was the other way around, I don't remember. All I know is they ended up fighting each other, and the troll actually ended up finishing off the Deathbird. I think normally, obviously, the troll would win that fight, but what happened was I had already put a hurt on the Deathbird, but he was already pretty low. And I think the troll basically just finished him off, and then I finished off the troll. Probably should have let him live since, you know, he kind of helped me out there, but of course he didn't see it the same way. He was still going after me, so didn't have much of a choice. It's starting to look familiar. I think this is about where Deathbird will come in. I know it's by some kind of ruin. Is it up there? I don't remember. I don't think it's further down. Ah, maybe it's this. I know it's by some slanted structure like that he comes. Maybe it's this right here. Yeah, this is looking familiar. There we go. Alright. He'll also hopefully take out all these bats and goats for us, so we don't have to worry about them. Let's see. Ah, I missed. Oh man, we're still doing real damage to him with this. We're not even hitting him in the head. Oh boy. Yeah, they do not like holy damage. Oh boy, gotta be careful here though. Alright, let me see if I can get this off, please. Oh boy, yeah, he's basically done. I do have to be careful though, when you're doing this much damage, you just go full offensive generally. I don't even think about defense. Alright. Yeah, that was that. We have the blue feathered branch sword. I believe this gives you defense when your health's low. Actually, probably something we should be using. That could actually come in handy. It'll put us at heavy load though. That sucks. Because that could definitely be very useful. Or maybe it's even worth changing these out. Just for the time being. So that's something that could really save us if we're low health. Wow. I might even be able to take the other one on. I think the other one's a little harder. But I mean, this Sacred Blade, I just gotta watch my health. I get excited when I see we're doing that much damage. I don't even like try to dodge. I just try to like basically go full in and just face tank them. It becomes like a DPS race at that point. But this one it probably hits a bit harder, so I'll try to be more careful. Just trying to remember if there's anything else here I want to do. I don't think there is. I think that was it. Kind of explored around here last time. Yeah, hit this. I feel like there's a grace I missed somewhere around here, but we'll come back. Let's go hit the, Oh, there was that thing. Did I ever do that? Let's take a look quick. I know there was like that, got interrupted by bears, I think. Those big rune bears, but I remember there was one of those, you know, things that leads you somewhere. I don't remember if we ended up following it or what happened with that. Let's check it out really quick. So I marked here. I think this is what I was marking. I remember seeing one. This doesn't look like where I saw it. So why did I mark this here? Huh. Which ruins? That's the Mistwood Ruins. I'm stuck on a tree. Hate when that happens. Huh. I do remember seeing one of those things. It was like menorah tree-looking kind of things. Usually, some invisible guy will walk, lead you somewhere, and you can follow him. I don't know why I marked over there, though. We do, of course, have that. Well, we'll do that at some point. Here it is. I don't know why I marked all the way down there. I think this is just a little one after me, right? Alright, we can take him. Him we can handle. I probably should have switched back. feel like I'm losing damage having a Sacred Blade on. Well, next Grace. Oh, is it like a one-time thing? Did I already... Maybe it just leads you to this. I don't know. This is an a minor Erd tree. Have we been to the bottom of this? I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I have a horrible memory. Especially when I have like multiple playthroughs going on at the same time. I just can't remember anything. I know it's not like a Erd tree avatar here or anything. Just curious. I don't know, we wasted enough time here. Let's head on back down and see if we could take on that other Deathbird. I feel like there's another merchant here that sells the stupid lantern. I thought it was this guy, but I guess not. I could be totally wrong. I know for a fact there's one in the beginning of the lakes area that sells it. But I know that for a fact there's two. And for some reason I just thought the second one was here. I don't know. Let's go see what we can do to that Deathbird. To be a little more careful with this one, though. The other one, I kind of just went full offense. Oh my god. It must look like you can go between them. Apparently not. Very misleading. Is it still night? It might have just turned to morning. Shit. Just my luck. Definitely was night. We just killed the Deathbird. So we already killed the Knight's Cavalry here. Actually, we could go back and kill that other Knight's Cavalry. That's what I was forgetting over in Limgrave. So we're kind of going out of order here. We should have just killed them over there, but I completely forgot about them. So I guess this episode is just going to be a lot of jumping around and cleaning some stuff up. It's the same time of day. Am I just in the wrong spot? Maybe it was night. There we go. I just didn't trigger them. Alright. Not doing as much damage as the other one, but that's to be expected. This one's a little higher level, I believe. We're still beating up pretty bad. Watch out! Ah! I often find myself not having much stamina. Oh wow. I don't even have a Sacred Blade on. Alright, that did him in. And it's awesome, because you don't even have to, you know, have a faith build. You can literally just take any weapon and throw Sacred Blade on it. So we'll kind of see. I don't think I ever checked that axe out. We can actually use it. Sacrificial axe. That's short. It's very short. We're gonna have the same problems we're having with the club. That's definitely not happening. It's a stubby little axe. Alright. Let's go take out that Knight's Cavalry while it's on our mind. I know we're kind of hopping around here, but if I don't do it now, I will forget. So I know I marked it. It was a bridge. This bridge. Maybe I didn't mark it. I think it's this bridge. Did we kill him already? I don't think we killed him, did we? Maybe I just didn't mark it. let's see. Actually, should probably switch this back to normal. Take this guy on. Probably get a level too. Let's go with endurance. Ashes of War. That's 31 plus 9. Then you get the Holy. Just look at what our total damage is quick. Got 285. Just curious what the exact numbers are. I don't even know what we had before. I don't think we had anything on it before, actually. Standard will give us... Wait, what? How are we at? 221. He had more with... Huh? I guess we were getting both, but it's not like we have any faith. We were doing more damage. It's holy? Well, what if we... Huh? Confused here. Did I like have heavy on? Yeah, no, that's only 2, that doesn't make any sense. What if we go holy? I guess we get holy damage and... Huh. But we weren't going sacred. We were just on standard scaling with them. Alright, 221. Why did I see like 3 something before? Did I have it as sacred? And if so, is that even... 285. Alright, so that's 285 two-handed. Now say I want to go back to like standard. I'll say with this. Sure, it's two-handed. 221. What? Huh. I guess we're sticking with... Let me just see if I went quality. Just for curiosity. Even less. I guess we're going with the holy damage one. Not only is it doing the most damage overall, even though some of that's holy damage, but I mean, I know more things that are weak to holy damage than resistant to it, so especially earlier. Alright. I think Sacred was giving us the most. It was 285, right? Alright, let's stick with that. For now, anyway. Have to keep an eye on what's doing the most damage. I did notice that, like, I've had Sacred Blade on my Necromancer, I've had Sacred Blade on him the whole time. It's just been doing a lot of damage, but that build has a good amount of Faith. But obviously Faith is required, as well as Intelligence for most of the Necromancer spells. little too early. I hate that. I hate that noise that they make when you get hit. I'm just sick of it. These idiots coming in. You don't need to get involved. Go back to what you were doing. He doesn't need your help. These guys are really awkward to try to dodge. I guess I see why a lot of people fight them on horseback. I don't know. Not my thing. Especially the ones with this fucking wave. Yeah, he got himself stuck behind the wall. What a genius. Some of these like open area bosses are just, they don't know how to deal with the environment. One real bad example of that is the fire giant. Like he gets stuck on stuff. He's just a terrible boss in my opinion. Really cool looking boss, but mechanic wise, he's just horrible. Alright. Come on. No. Can't believe I let him get back on the horse. Alright, that could have went better, but whatever. He's dead. We got repeating thrusts. Now I'll do it with you idiots if you want. Somber 1. Bolts. It's a good thing we picked up a crossbow. A lot of bolts drop around here. Alright, what else did I want to do? I think I wanted to just head back down here to the peninsula now that he's taken care of. That's about it. I don't think there's much of anything left to do here, really. Until we decide to go back down to the well. There's probably some stuff up here, but we're not worried about that right now. Let's go back to the peninsula. Let's explore down here, I guess. Didn't really make our way down there at all. Maybe that's where the merchant I'm thinking of is. And just clear those random points. Let's mark one down here so we're heading in the right direction. Oh, sorry. I was fixing my headset. A lot of open area here. Usually open area means there isn't much to worry about item-wise. Got one of those remembrance towers there, the mausoleums. You can duplicate your remembrances. Something we may want to use. Those I like to mark. I like to mark those. And take them down if I can, and then just mark them so we know where they are. Whenever I see an enemy we haven't encountered yet, I like to take it on. These things can be dangerous. You're supposed to, you gotta attack the little crystal things or whatever, but they can step on you and they can hurt. Sometimes they can even one-shot you. As I'm saying it! Oh my god. Even just being near them can do damage. Oh yeah, you see what I mean? Alright. I'm so lucky that didn't kill me. I don't think you have to get all of them. I shouldn't do this right now. It's so dangerous. I just have to. It's so satisfying to like break those things off. It's almost like a boss fight, kinda. You do have to kind of like dodge. Try not to get hit. These things can easily take you out. And even when they finally do come down, I think if they land on you. Nope, you're still on the move. Come on. Just make sure another foot's moving. Oh boy. Coming down? I think he's coming down. Timber! Alright, so this one's down. Let's just mark this. It's right in front of me here. It doesn't have to be exact. I mean, the thing's huge. If you're in the area, you'll see it. It's a good, there we go. Kind of looks like a mausoleum. Alright, that's out of the way. That's where we came from. So it's just heading down. I don't remember there being much of anything down here, to be honest. Is that something? I don't know. I don't know why I thought there was a merchant on the peninsula that sold the lantern. I'm still convinced there is. There's a is that a merchant shack? That might be it, actually. There's a merchant shack. Let's see if he sells a lantern or not.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help?
You sell a lantern? You do? Alright, I knew I wasn't crazy. We got the Zweihander down here, too. It's a colossal. Oh, we got some. He got a lot of good stuff. He's got some smithing twos, stone sword keys. We can't get that yet, though. Zweihander might be an interesting. That would require a lot more stamina, though. Plus, it's heavier. I kind of like the claymore. It's like right in between. We might go for like a colossal later. For now, I'm alright with the claymore. Alright, I want to see if we have some, we don't have much. Don't have much, but I do want to get those stone sword keys. Well, we have a grace right here, so we could just mark it. And I remember to come back. Those stone sword keys. I know we did use one recently. I don't remember what we used it on, but I'm pretty sure I remember using one on this guy. It's just kind of a big open area. Like I said, there's just not much here. Oh, I wanted to get that memory slot. This will be a pretty boring episode. But I think next episode we'll head to Castle Stormvale. Basically just wanted to spend, you know, some time exploring, maybe get a level or two before heading there. Oh, this looks like someone we don't want to get involved with just yet. Yeah, there's like nothing. Really just wide open nothingness. What's going on down here? What's going on? I don't know if I've ever seen this before. What the hell's going on? What's that? Is that a message? Why is there stuff coming out of it? I don't think I've ever seen this. That's a new scene for me. Well, that's besides the point. Got our lantern. That's important. What's this little landmark here? I almost thought it was like a scarab far away. Heard that sound. Heard what sounded like a scarab. I didn't see anything. Oh, looks like a little mini fort almost. God, this nighttime is obnoxious. Let's try our skeletons. Even though they're not leveled. We have a guy on a horse. Shit. Try fighting him on the horse. I don't mind fighting the regular, like, horseback enemies on horseback. It's really just the Knights Cavalries and the Tree Sentinels. Them, I don't like fighting on horseback. These guys, it's almost safer. Just like that, we took him off his horse. Alright, skeletons pulling their weight. If I get stuck on one more tree, I swear to God. How do we get up? There's a ladder over there. I don't know what the point of this is. Probably just that, to bait you to go up there for absolutely no reason, to piss you off. Probably exactly what the point is. God knows what's up here, if anything. I'm sure it's useless. Oh, we got a chest. I don't know what's in it. I feel like one of these has a transporter chest on it. And it's this one, okay. You know what? Let's just go. I think only one's actually, like, dangerous. Oh, we missed it. But again, we have nothing else exciting to do. I think there's only one that's actually, like, dangerous, and you have to, like, do something to get out of. Yeah, this is just the one that takes you to the capital. You can just get a grace and leave, so that's what I thought. I figured it was something like that. Nothing life-threatening, so that's good. You literally just get the grace. You just rest at it and teleport right out of here. Yep. Alright. There's really nothing else to do, I guess. Actually, we do have, like, these ruins here. This is probably an ever jail that we're not going to go in. But we will go up there and check those ruins out. Then we'll probably just see if we could solve that puzzle and call it. Weeping Ruins. Huh. Are we here already? Oh. These guys are dangerous. They'll go spaz out and start throwing shit at you. Such a crazy rate. Could put you away pretty quick. I feel like I remember seeing one of those somewhere. This will be the... No, we haven't been here. Aha. Oh, I was here. I'm my necromancer. Yeah, I think I just came here. But it was late in the game. Yeah, this is our sorceress friend that got a... this is her... No, this is her body. That's right. They're keeping her actual body somewhere locked up or something. Well, we might get involved in her quest a little later. I know that other guy at Redmane Castle's like hunting her or something. Oh boy. Careful of that. Well, it didn't hurt too bad. You get attacked by enough of it. Just like that. See if our skeletons can do something to them. We stay nice and safe in here. Nope, they got blown away. Yeah, 8 damage. There you go. Alright, there we go. Shut that down. Oh boy, got 3 of these guys. Wow, they took the skeletons all the way out. I feel like at first, like a lot of the enemies, you know, couldn't figure it out. But I feel like after the patch, the enemies got smarter and our summons got dumber. It's probably just in my head, but I don't know. I know they made the mimic dumber. These are cure poison for the first time. Would always come in handy. I don't think there's anything else to this. All the ways they could have nerfed the mimic, and they decided to dumb down the AI. And I think they nerfed it in other ways too. They lowered the damage and stuff like that as well. Got another church. Remember there being a lot of churches here. This is the 4th church in America. I do remember there being quite a few churches on the peninsula. Let's use this tier. I think this is the only one we have, right? Oh no, we did have a couple. We did have 2. Golden seeds we don't have. Okay. So yeah, we have a lot of tiers, not a lot of health, so 1 flask could probably heal our whole health bar at this point. Love using the shield. It's so cool. I wonder how their gauntlets are. They're a little lighter. Way the same. Some stats are better, some are worse. Just want something lighter that looks cool. It doesn't everybody, but you know what I mean? That would just be very convenient. I love that counterattack. It's a bit on the slow side, but it's so cool. I have some nice reach. Alright. I think it's time to see if we can solve a puzzle and find 3 wise beasts. Just remember, is that one of these guys hiding out here? Maybe he wants to drop his armor for me. How did that miss? He's all fired up. Nope, no drop. What a shame. Ugh. Out of the way. Yeah, this is an Everjail. We'll mark it, but definitely not messing with this right now. Only because I don't know what the hell's in there. Could be easy, could be hard. It could just be something easy that we underestimate and ends up killing us anyway, so just leave that alone for now. We're just heading right back up there. Alright, let's go... Oh wait, what's this? Did I pass by this? I think we just passed that. What is it? It's just, I don't think it's anything. Actually, wait. Oh, it's Tombsword Ruins. Almost ran right by that. Come off. So I gotta look closely at the map. Oh boy, we got one of these page guys. These guys with the exploding bolts. Yeah, they're gonna be a threat. Now, maybe not this one in particular, but I know there's one at the academy that can just take you out so quick. He has the exploding bolts and he fires like 4 or 5 of them at a time. He can take you out real quick, so that's somebody we're gonna probably just want to straight up avoid, to be honest. This guy's annoying too, he's fast. I shouldn't underestimate him. And he dodges. Kind of annoying. There we go. But yeah, that one, let's put a lantern on. What am I waiting for? So eager to get it. Yeah, that one at the academy, we gotta stay clear of him. Okay, I think I remember exactly where he is, so we'll probably just not even go over there. There's another one of these assholes. He got his little short bow. Nice. You didn't have to buy a bow. I don't think we did buy the bow, did we? I don't know. But now we have one. Ooh, that's right. The winged scythe. Actually used that early on in my necromancer build. Very good. Very good skill on it. Oh boy, where did these guys come from? Alright, come on, rats. Watch me battle rats. think I would just stop playing for good. Only because I'd be pissed, not that it's like, I mean, rats can easily kill you. I would just be so aggravated if fucking rats killed me. Alright, let's find these. Again, there might be an avatar here. Oh my god. Go away. I want to find that tower. I thought I marked it. Is this it? This is it. Let's see if we can solve that puzzle, and then I think we'll call it a night. It's actually spent 46 minutes just running around. Which, I mean, we got some stuff done. We killed 2 Deathbirds. Killed the Night Cavalry. We got the lantern, most importantly. Let's see if I can remember how to get up here. So it wasn't completely uneventful. Got some good stuff done this episode. On the other side. I don't remember how I got over there. Wait, how did I end up over here? I'm so confused. Did I not mark that? And just went for the wrong point? It's 2. I want to go for point 2. I'd love to do that catacomb too, actually. Didn't I say we'd do this another time? I don't know. I gotta start making sure I marked everything. Oh, there's a grace right here. Nice. Alright, here's that tower. Oh, I didn't even realize we had a grace right here. What the hell is that? Oh, whatever it is, just threw something at me. Oh, these those things that were with the alabaster that we killed? We were right here, and we realized we had a grace. Alright, we went right by it. Bones are always good to craft. Arrows and bolts, which we might be actually using a good amount of, since this may be a full melee build. I haven't decided yet. Alright, let's see if we can find these stupid things. I think we killed one last time. Does that stay? Or do you have to kill it again? I think it stays. So we still have to kill 2 more. There should be one that can tree. Is there one? Is there one you can't see or something? East ahead. Sage ahead. East ahead where? Why does it look like somebody just hit one right there? Did that spirit just look like it was bouncing off something? I thought there was one you like couldn't see in the water. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Bushes. Excuse me. Come on, where are these stupid things? I sworn there was one in the water there. There's, oh no, that's a spirit spring. Just kind of saw something out of the corner of my eye. So I'm running off the edge, trying to look over. There's nothing there. What are these stupid wise beasts? I found was the one that was like, there was one like right here I already got, right? All these messages, and I think I remember one being here. That's annoying. How far do they go with it? They wouldn't go all the way out here. This is where we jumped up. Gosh, that's the quickest way to get here. It's just spirit spring up. Should have remembered that. Yeah, I don't know, but what I do know is we're over 50 minutes already. I have to go to the bathroom. So that's going to be it for now. Let's head back to the round table hold. No, I guess it was kind of a lame episode, but we got a good amount of stuff done, so I'm not too upset. Hope you didn't find it too boring. But it should get exciting in the next 2 episodes. If not next episode, we're going, unless I think of something else to do that's actually worthwhile, we're just going to go to Castle Stormville and get started on that. So, yeah, might as well put on our PJs. It's literally a nightgown. Put that away. That away. Yeah, let's hop into bed with our wifey Fia. I think we have lay down yet, right? You get that from, we have rest. You get the actual lay down from the prawn guy. Anyway, that's it for now. I will see you in part 12 that we got coming up. So have a good night. See you later.